Ah, truth setting you free. Once again. See, that's the fun thing about truth. It seems that he has to grab onto anything. Like there's so much of Sony that I can give you guys that like totally owns you every single time. The thing about Truth Setting You Free is he has to kind of touch on that one. He has to hold on to one thing that he has, and that's paying for Xbox Live. But I'm going to debunk that today. That's right. Zephyrus is going to end that one tonight. Now, first of all, let's go ahead over let's go over a lot of things that I never really go over because I'm going to debunk a lot of rumors out there. Now, first of all, let's talk about games for a second because after all, we all know that games really matter. I mean, anyone who just, in the words of truth, anyone who thinks that games, that hardware matters over software is just an idiot. So let's put it this way: you have Last Guardian, God of War 3, Gran Turismo 5, and Heavy Rain coming out in 2010, right? Well, let's put it this way. Well, I'm not going to get it there yet. I'm going to continue. Now, for 2010, exclusives we're talking about, of course, we have Alan Wake, Mass Effect 2, Splinter Cell Conviction, Halo Reach, and Crackdown 2. So already, that's 4 games coming out exclusively for the Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3's 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Now, here's the problem with this list. First of all, most likely, the Xbox 360 list is guaranteed. It's more guaranteed. It's a good safe that's going to be guaranteed. PlayStation 3's list, however, well, Last Guardian has it's good chance that Last Guardian will not be released in 2010, and it's a good chance that Gran Turismo might not be released in 2010. So now you only have 8 titles on God of War 3 and Heavy Rain. Okay? Now here's the thing. Heavy Rain has already been said to be a AA title. God of War 3, I'm going to suspect will be a AAA title. Of course, I'm using the past games to make a forecast. I could be wrong, but I'm using past games to make a forecast. It's a good chance that it won't be AA. Won't be AAA. But let's go ahead and continue. Alan Wake, most likely AA. Mass Effect 2, is that a AA or AAA title? I'm pretty sure it's AAA title. Splinter Cell Conviction, most likely AAA. Halo Reach, do you really need to ask? Crackdown 2, AA. I'm going to say AA. It might be AAA, but most likely it's going to be AA. So what does that mean? That means, ladies and gentlemen, that you are guaranteed pretty much a one AAA title, one AA title for the year of 2010 on PlayStation 3. While on the Xbox 360 side, you're actually guaranteed pretty much what? 2 AA titles and 3 AAA titles. The math says it all, folks. But let's keep going. Did you guys know that in its life cycle, the PlayStation 3 has 224 exclusive titles? 224. The Xbox 360 has 319 exclusive titles. 319 exclusive titles. Let's try another one. Did you know in this life cycle, the PlayStation 3 has 57 exclusive titles? The Xbox 360 has 200 exclusive titles, and Lord knows, don't let me jump into the PC. But we're not talking about PC, remember? Ooh, we're gonna stick to console. So I'm gonna beat your ass on your own turf, Truth, which is pretty easy so far. Now, of course, you want to go ahead and mention the fees of Xbox Live, but let's go ahead and talk about that for a second because someone actually sent me an email and asked me. They're tired of hearing PlayStation 3 fanboys talk about that, and they want to see what is better. Well, let's put it this way. First of all, with those fees, you don't have to worry about getting shut off of Xbox Live all the time like you do on PSN. Oh, and one person actually made a video like saying, you get what you pay for. You have one situation. You have rare situations where Xbox Live breaks down or doesn't work. In that case, and the reality of it is that in most cases, it's not even Xbox Live's fault. See, that's where ignorance comes into play. See, one person actually made a video saying how Battlefield Bad Company didn't play. That was coding on Battlefield Bad Companies. That was on their fault. That's the problem. It was on their fault. They're the ones who actually did the coding incorrectly. Now, also a lot of people want to bring up, how Xbox 360 drops and, like that. It's true. Xbox 360 does drop. And there's one particular time where it dropped dramatically for 2 days. However, here's the thing. It didn't drop. It dropped from a huge error. It had to be like, well, I won't say huge error, but a pretty decent sized error. Now, unlike the PlayStation 3, which dropped because of a preschool error. I'm sorry, not preschool, let's be fair. A second grade error. And to make it worse, what did they do for you? You couldn't play on Xbox Live and you lost some of your trophies. And what did they do for you? Jack shit. What did Xbox 360 do for them, their gamers? They gave them a free game. I think that was very good of Microsoft to do. Now, let's also go ahead and talk some other stuff here. Let's talk about how Xbox Live has new features. You get the new features exclusive to a console, okay? Oh, now, don't get it twisted. Yes, you have a web browser in PlayStation 3, but here's the thing about that. Why don't you go ahead and try to access sites on the PlayStation 3? Go ahead and access, what is it called? Facebook. Do the same things that you do on Facebook that you do on, I give you a clue, you can't. I've already tried. You can't. And God, I hope to God that you actually have a widescreen monitor or HD monitor or HD TV, because if you don't, oh wow, you won't be able to do jack shit on PlayStation 3's browsers. We're talking about Facebook. Or do you talk about, no, the best you got was Facebook and connectivity with the PlayStation 3, where on the Xbox 360 you had the ability to post pictures, view pictures in full screen. You have the ability to do everything and anything when it comes down to Facebook, with the exception of play those little games. There's also Twitter, which I'm pretty sure Twitter works on Facebook. I'm assuming Twitter works on PlayStation 3, but I'm not 100% sure. And there's Last.fm, which does not work on PlayStation 3. Does not work on it. Oh, I'm sorry. They do have some kind of a music program, but you have to actually log into another country's account in order to use it. But yeah, it's fine. So that's it. When it comes down to features, you also get exclusive content with that $30 to $50 a month. You get brand new exclusive content, only exclusive for that system. You get more demos. More demos. And I know I'm looking for half the demos that were on Xbox 360, and I can't even find them that are on the PlayStation. I'm looking for demos that are not on a PlayStation 3 but are on the Xbox 360. There are for what is it called? Arcade games, like little arcade games that they have on there, downloadable ones. Not even close. Xbox 360 has way more of those than they do on PlayStation Network. And they have more original content, such as The Guild, which won numerous awards. What does PlayStation Network have according to for original content? The Tester, a played out show on a played out genre, and to be a game tester of all things. Wow. Basically, and let's not even go into PlayStation 3's half-assed game library. I mean, let's look at this. I mean, just let you think about it. PlayStation 3 has half-assed features, the half-assed controller, because my Xbox 360 controllers are two of those son of a bitches. Both of them are in good conditions. I can throw these things at son of a bitches across the room and still be in good condition. My PlayStation 3 controller is already fading to black. Buttons are sticking, whole kit and caboodle there. Even then, these things hold a hell of a lot of charge more than the PlayStation 2 does. Yeah, you have to buy the battery. Yeah, that's true. You have to buy the rechargeable battery. But here's the thing. When this battery dies, what do I have to do? I just got to buy a brand new battery. When your PlayStation 3 battery dies, what do you have to do? Buy a PlayStation 3 controller. Unless you want to really rip it apart and do the whole thing. But even then, you got to go through more work to do that than simply just get a new battery. What else? In fact, the only exclusive on the PlayStation 3 that's worth it is Uncharted series. Hell, the half-assed cell processor, which can't even switch between 2D games so quickly. It takes all its sweet, valuable time just to do those two things. And last but not least, of course, the only thing that's not half-assed about the PlayStation 3 is the Blu-ray player. But wait a minute. What are we talking about? Did you just make a video, Truth, about all the things about software? But wait, why would you do that? Because all that's irrelevant. Because hardware is more important, remember? Self-ownage is the gift that keeps on giving. is the most wonderful time of the year.